Okay, for slides 12 through 21, we're working with our checks and our balance sheet. Now, our balance sheet isn't down to slide 21, but it will make it a little bit easier if you start filling out the balance sheet now. That way you don't have to keep going back and forth to slide 3 while you're trying to fill out your checks. Plus, it will remind you on your balance sheet what check you're writing for each item. So if you go back up to slide 3 that has all your information, you can start filling out your balance sheet. Remember, there's some hints and directions for you up here in case you need to double check. You're only filling out the boxes that have a green border around them. So the date will be when you're dealing with the money, making your transactions, or pulling it out of your account or writing the check. So right now, since we're doing it at this time, we would put the date for today. So November 7th and then 18. Okay, and because your starting balance is a deposit, it's a positive in your account, we're going to just type it here. Our starting balance for me was 600, so I would put 600. And then my payroll deposit for the month was 2,900. And I'm just going to copy and paste this since I'm doing it all on the same day. If you do it on different days, then you just would put the date that you did it on. All right. And then I'm going to go down to the other ones. So car and down payment is a one-time fee, and my car down payment was $1,600. And it's a withdrawal, so I need to make sure I have that minus mark. If I delete the minus mark on accident, I just click on the minus mark on my keyboard. So it was $1,600 for the down payment of the car, and for the furniture, down payment was $430. All right. My rent for my apartment was $890. My phone bill over here was $60. So I'm just going to keep doing this all the way down until I get to my last bill. Always make sure you're putting the right information in. If you don't put the right information in, it's going to throw off your balance. And you would be paying the wrong company, so you'd have to end up calling them and trying to get it fixed, and sometimes that's not so easy. All right, my car and fuel oil was $85, and my monthly furniture loan, furniture monthly $52.5, monthly car loan $195.56. Now, if you guys are buying things that are new at stores, you're going to have higher payments. This is stuff from like used cars, and basically you went to maybe a thrift store or garage sales or something to buy your first time furniture if you don't have a lot of money off when you first start. And again, your groceries should average around $200-300. It shouldn't pass $400 unless you're having like steaks and stuff all the time. That gets expensive. Now down here, when you guys write checks, you have a checking fee. In this case, it's about 20 cents per check. When you first sign up with a bank, sometimes they will give you a few checks for free to start off with. But if you ever have to pay for books later down the line, you just need to realize there'll be a fee associated with that. So 20 cents per check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 checks. And notice that the checks didn't start at number 1. They never want you to start at number 1. They don't want it to be something easy for someone else to figure out where your check started in a book. All right, so if you're not sure, use a calculator. 20 times 9 gives you $1.80. Normally checks are not that expensive, but we're just going to make sure that we follow this rubric. Now, if you notice, I put in all my information and I am in debt. I have a negative balance right now for my monthly remaining balance. This is our first month, and we had 2 down payments up here. All right, our $1,600 and our $430. So I am in debt for the first month. Normally doing a checking account, it would balance your checks. We're just going to pretend that the next month is going to save us, which it will in this case. And we're just going to go with this for now. So I'm in debt, but we'll deal with it. Okay? As Refresher to fill out the balance sheet for the second month. You're going to need to know what your overall monthly balance was at the end of month 1, which was negative for me $316.71. So I'm going to need to write that down in the red box where it says balance from the remaining month. So negative 316.71. I would write the dates for the next month. So since I put November dates on my last one, I'd put December dates on this one, pretending that we're at the end of December now. And since it's a new month, I got paid again, so I'm going to use my monthly wage and put it as a deposit, $29.00. And then I continue all the way down through again until I find out what my remaining balance is. My monthly payments are all here, so I'll just put them all over here. Make sure they're just the monthly ones, not the down payments. Make sure those negative signs stay there. And make sure you're putting the right amounts as well, not skipping anything. So my phone was actually 60, my electricity 70, insurance 60, heat 55, and fuel 85. Monthly furniture loan, make sure it's the monthly furniture loan. And monthly car loan. And the groceries month, they're going to change, but it's going to be roughly around that amount. And the checking fee again. Now, have I pulled myself out? Yep, I have a remaining balance of that month for $796.58. You're going to want to put some of that money into savings. You're going to want to put some of that money into future emergency expenses, but now you can see that you are able to pull yourself out of debt when you don't go buying large pieces of furniture or cars right off the bat with down payments.